Moza ecosystem is getting more complete with their new, I would say, entry-level HBP Handbrake, but I also love the fact they try to keep their gear as standalone units and compatible with other brands, with the new Universal Hub. Before I move to the Handbrake, let's talk about this unit here. Some of you already know how impressed I was with the price of the FSR Wheel, which was full of features for around $650. That hub basically will transform the FSR into standalone USB wheel, and with the appropriate base mount adapter can be used with other brands' bases without losing any of the features and still having full control through the Moza Pit House software. RPM's full control, colors, dashboard, buttons, dual clutch system, brightness, everything works just like it's attached to the Moza wheel base. It has 5 RJ ports, one for wheel/dash, handbrake, pedals, and I see one for shifter. What kind of shifter they are working on? It comes with 2 cables, USB-B for PC connection and USB-C for extra power required for the dashboards. The electronics are fit in this aluminum box, which doesn't have any mounting points, and we have to find a way to attach it near the wheelbase as the coil cable is not very long. I'm happy to see companies willing to share their products with other ecosystems, as that will open more choices for people who already have their wheelbases. Let's jump to the handbrake. This is feature not everyone needs depending on the sim or cars we drive, and I'm happy to see they choose to make it more on the entry-level side and budget-friendly. $99 for aluminum construction with bunch of adjustability on the handle and 3 different options of hardness through the 2 springs and 1 elastomer is the exciting part of this handbrake. It is Hall sensor based, which means it measures movements instead of pressure, but that's absolutely fine for handbrake as it doesn't really need muscle memory for precise use. It comes with the yellow spring, which is the medium hard option, and I personally prefer the blue, which is way stronger. I had to show you that product weeks ago, but when I started replacing the springs, I found myself in trouble. All 6 bolts were very tight, and even using my own keys, which are very high quality, I managed to unscrew only 2 bolts, and the other 4 heads just become round due to the soft material. I had 2 options: make a video complaining about that, or find solution for the problem and help some of you who will find themselves in the same sticky situation. Well, most of you know I hate complaining and I love finding solutions for different problems. I ask friends for suggestions, and one of them who is actually mechanic of racing cars, and I have to tell you, those guys have to be creative all the time. He just suggests that simple trick. As that bolt head is hexagon, he told me to hammer in a star-like key tool, and it worked. Thanks, brother, you saved many of us. It turns out those bolts have that blue glue which have to keep them strong in place. Moza, I believe if you remove the glue from the bolts, the problem will be solved. The replacement from now on was very easy. Untight another screw, replace the parts, choose the one of the 2 spots for the stopper which have that rubber, and make it in use very silent. Find place on your rig with few different mounting options. On the bottom, plug the USB to your PC or the RJ cable to your wheel, and you are ready for action. If it's connected to the Moza wheelbase or the Moza Hub will be recognized from the pit house, and there we can choose dead zones or different curves. In use, it's not realistic as a real handbrake, as they have very unique feeling, not necessarily better, just different, but this will totally get the job done. It feels a lot like the Fanatec, but bit better materials, way more adjustable from position to stiffness, bit more sturdy, and plug and play via USB without the need of USB adapter as the Fanatec one, which in my opinion makes it better choice, except if aesthetically you prefer the Fanatec. I have also this Formula mode which can transform the R5 wheel for different experience, and I have to say the grips are impressive and very comfortable for a wheel of $45. Shown from the Simpet have great video in depth about it, and as I have different plans for this cutie, I will have separate video about it. That being said, I'm excited to see Moza involved with new exciting products more on the budget friendly side, and that hub is going to open so much more choices for the people who already own different bases. Happy New Year, everyone!